Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Ohio State's offense comes onto the field first today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I'll tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having this...
Oh, he's got some space! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's West. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in hole.
He's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Oh, they're after him. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, Dave?
That means your system and your culture is working, man, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback may change this route. He's got it on the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Gets it out fast. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to run it in. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Big early test for both teams in this opening game of the season. It's 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. He's got it. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. Turning it on. Push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Going to the ground. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. He's up to 41 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Nevada offense really has it going. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He's got it down the middle. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Gets it out quickly. Wolfpack will get the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. He'll try it again.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's got the tight end. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Here's the handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, really nice catch there getting the 1st down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on 1st-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the 1st round.
The give from the gun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6th. Looking for the end zone. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Michigan.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. He's up to 55 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Red pass, it's complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Steamrolls his way ahead. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Nevada going quickly. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves him looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He's got him. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCluster. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here comes the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's McCluster. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's West. Breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And that pass was knocked down, but the good defensive play is not going to stand. I think the D was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half, but you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll give it to the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. What an offseason in the recruiting department. department reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
Crosses to 40. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 74 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He wants to throw it again. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Fit it in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 10 over Toledo. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what... Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught downfield. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, fellas. Looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Nevada going quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the wall. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. There he goes. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. This Nevada offense really has it going.
Yeah, nice job by the running back. I like he understood that it was 4th and 1. I got to get that first down. And how about the blocking up front, creating a hole, creating some space. Not only did he get the first down, makes the big play, sparks this offense.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, oof, that would be a fun day.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Off the play fake. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. He'll set up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes the catch. It's Miller. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on second down. Finds the tight end. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. this sophomore, stopping him short of the first down line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the toss. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The play-action fake. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Handoff to the lone back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He'll go to the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UNLV. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Got a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And wings it incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his man. It's Miller. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Punt is on its way. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. The Wolfpack with a 2nd down play to open the final period. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Crosses the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This Nevada offense really has it going.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Slithers into space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Up-tempo for the offense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Now they'll run it to the right here. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Nestled just inside that right upright. That puts them on top here in the 4th.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get them a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. On the run, still looking. Inside the 35. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll read option to the left on first down. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got...
Oh, he's got some space.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Hauls it in down the sideline. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They try to pop a run on the draw. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Nevada going quickly. To the air on second down. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Nevada. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's rock.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. He's got his man across the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Miller. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Quick step and go. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. All tied up now in the final stages of this one.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He uncorks one deep. He's got it on the outside. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And it's good! After the earlier miss. Redemption and celebration after the game winner. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really